Thank you, Dr. Imran. Is it okay if I start now?
Yes, please, you start over.
Okay, amazing. All right, so my name is Ahava. I am a naturopath, a traditional naturopath from South Florida, and I'm going to speak from a naturopathic perspective on GERD symptoms. And basically, what it boils down to is digestion and the foods that we're eating, and that causing inflammation in the lining and food sensitivities. So it's really stemming from a leaky gut issue. And when that happens, there's inflammation, and then for some people, it comes back up this way. They get pain, maybe in their chest. There's different types of symptoms that could happen. Um, Besides having a type of acid reflux or just long-term inflammation in that area, burning pain, and it could lead to more serious conditions later on if not taken care of and put in check. So one thing, first of all, is to identify what triggers it. For everybody, it's different, but obviously the most common allergens that cause this kind of stuff is anything highly processed, nitrates, wheat, dairy, peanuts sometimes, and that kind of thing. For some people, it could be eggs. So knowing what your triggers are important. In the meantime, so that you are not adding basically branches onto the fire, so to speak. In the meantime, while avoiding the trigger foods, you will also want to work on healing and getting that inflammation to calm down. So one of my favorite go-tos really is slippery elm. Some people may get into a gruel. You could take a tincture, and for everybody is different. You could take 1, 2, 3, 4 times, 5 times a day, depending on how bad it is. Preferably on an empty stomach, or not right next to food, so that it can be able to coat the lining as it comes down. And you want to drink it with like an 8-ounce glass of water, and that really murmurs the symptoms really nicely. And it can work pretty fast. Things like aloe vera juice are also wonderful. If you can find raw aloe vera, and maybe your own, there's a company that sells like frozen pure raw aloe vera versus the pasteurized ones that are in the stores. So those are good. They're on a higher level, I should say. And that's very healing towards the lining of the gut. So as you heal the gut, you will have less and less. I don't know if that cut off. I got a phone call. I apologize. So as you continue to heal the lining of the gut, you'll have less and less symptoms, and then eventually you should be able to reintroduce those foods back again, and hopefully you won't have such a high trigger unless it's like a true allergy, in which case there are other modalities that we can do for that. So those are two natural substances that use in naturopathic practices, besides getting diet under control, making sure you're drinking enough water, half of your body weight in ounces daily. And okay, yeah, I think that, I mean, it's pretty simple in that regard. Like, I know it seems like it might be a big thing, but not necessarily. And so as long as you get the diet under control, and again, put in the herbs to heal the lining, then this can be very helpful, paired with Dr. Imran's wonderful suggestions on homeopathic uses for many of these symptoms, and how the different symptoms present itself for everybody is different. So, okay, amazing. Thank you so much for having me. If anyone has any questions, let me know.
Ahava, did you say that you used slippery elm in capsule form and make a tea out of it? Or well, I missed the first part. I heard that you could use the tincture.
I love the tinctures. Glycerin or alcohol based. I mean, alcohol is going to taste a little stronger than the glycerin. Some people use the powder form and to make into a gruel. And I don't particularly like drinking stuff like that, so I use the tincture base, but some people don't mind it, they like it. You can pair it with other herbs as well, if needed. Let me see, but I mean, do people take, I'm not a big fan of using capsules per se, unless sometimes it depends. It depends on what the situation is and what kind of substance it is, etc. But in general, I always gravitate towards tinctures.
I have used it and opened the capsules and put it in hot water and sipped on it, and that
Yeah,
helps.
sure, absolutely.
It's not. It has it's interesting texture, but it's not nasty.
Oh, that's good to know. I haven't done that, but yeah.
It
Uh,
has.
if you Google slippery elm gruel, you'll find recipes online and stuff on how to do that. But yeah, you could do that as well. Do you find that it helps?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, any other questions? Basically, you're looking for something that's gelatinous that is going to coat the intestinal lining of the digestive tract, so that it tightens up those junctions, those leaky gut holes in the lining and get that inflammation and the redness to calm down. Okay. All right, Dr. Imran, thank you so much for having me today. Great topic as always.
Yeah, I want to say thanks to everyone.
Thank you.
Rahman Rahim. Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Here is Dr. Imran from Pakistan. Today our topic is acid reflux, heartburn, and GERD. So first I want to talk about first remedy is Rubinia. Robinia, Rubinia for acid reflux and GERD. Rubinia is a top listed homeopathic remedy for treating GERD. The key indication to use this remedy is GERD is intense heartburn, constant sore blanching, and sore vomiting due to acid from the stomach. The symptoms of heartburn and acidity tend to get worse at night time on laying down and can cause sleeplessness. Key indication for using Rubinia: intense heartburn, sore bleaching and vomiting, heartburn and acidity rose at night. So we are use Rubinia in mother tincture, Rubinia in 1x, Rubinia in 2x, Rubinia in 3C, Rubinia in 6C, Rubinia in 30C, and Rubinia in 200C, according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Iris versicolor, Iris verse for sore bitter bleaching. Iris verse is a natural remedy for treating GERD. The natural order of this plant is sore bitter bleaching is the key feather to use this remedy. Vomiting of sore bitter fluid that burn and throat vomiting with weakness and smarting burning sensation in the throat. And heartburn and the key symptoms, there may be burning distress and pains in the epigastric region, the part above the stomach, and frequent intervals. Constant nausea may be present with these symptoms. There is excessive indigestion and the food is vomited after an hour or so. Eating a meal, Iris verse, is also a well indicated remedy for headache arising with acidity. Key indication for using iris worse, sore bitter bleaching, sore bitter vomiting, heartburn, burning in throat. So we are use iris verse in 30C and iris verse in 200C and iris verse in 1M according to the patient condition. Next remedy is natrum fast for heartburn and difficulty swallowing. Natrum fast is another permanently indicated remedy for GERD treatment. It is useful when heartburn is attended with difficulty swallowing. Other symptoms include sore bleaching, water brush, and vomiting of sore fluid or cheesy curdle. Messes or lump tension in the throat may also be present. Along with the loss of appetite, key indication for using natrum fast for GERD, heartburn and difficulty in swallowing, vomiting of sour cheesy matter. So we are use natrum fast 3x, natrum fast 6x, natrum fast 30C, natrum fast 200C, and natrum fast in 1M according to the patient condition. So next remedy is arsenic album for burning pain in throat. Arsenic is remedy for GERD that is occupied by a burning pain in the throat. The burning gets rose upon swallowing, is difficult and painful. Other symptoms include of acid matter, water brush, heartburn, intense nausea and weakness. Arsenic album is also a well-indicated medicine for inflammation of the esophagus. So we are use arsenic album in 30C, arsenic album in 200C, and arsenic album in 1M according to the patient condition. Next remedy is very important remedy, Calcarea carb for sour taste in mouth. Calcarea carb is well indicated remedy for GERD where there is a sour taste in the mouth. There is a sour substance with the flow of sour watery fluid from the mouth. Food odor from the mouth may be present with nausea, sore, bitter bleaches, vomiting of sore, bitter slimes of food eaten, and heartburn, and some other symptoms that may be present. The burning from the food pipe extend to the throat. Along with this, continual loud bleaching may appear, especially after eating with the cough and nausea. So we are use Calcarea carb in 6x, Calcarea carb in 12x, Calcarea carb in 30C, and Calcarea carb in 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Carbovage for bloating and heartburn. Carbovage is excellent remedy for GERD treatment. It is useful when there is bloating along with heartburn, or offensive bloating that get rose after drinking or eating, or burning sensation in the throat and difficulty to swallowing, or other symptoms. Even these simplest of food tend to trigger the condition. So we are use Carbovage in 3x, Carbovage in 12x, Carbovage in 30C, Carbovage in 200C, and Carbovage in 1M according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Nux vomica for acid reflux with cough. Nux vomica is a highly effective remedy for GERD. Accompanied with the cough, Nux vomica is one of the best indicated remedy for a gastric cough that get rose at night time and prevents sleep. Vomiting usually appears from coughing. The throat is sore and raw, and swallowing may be painful. Burning in the throat, especially at night time, is present. There is a food with heartburn and sore bleaching. So we are use Nux vomica in 6C, Nux vomica in 12C, Nux vomica in 30C, and Nux vomica in 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is phosphorus for acid reflux with hoarse. Phosphorus is medicine for GERD where there is a hoarseness of voice. The hoarseness may be rose during the evening. A hard, dry, racking cough may appear. Gastric symptoms like heartburn, sour belching, sour taste in the mouth, vomiting of food, or sour acidic liquid may also be present. So we are used phosphorus in 30C and phosphorus in 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is pulsatilla nigra for acid reflux from fatty food. Pulsatilla nigra is a natural remedy prepared. The natural order of this plant, it is used in cases of GERD where consumption of fatty food, rosen the complaint, greasy fatty food like creams, pastries, and ice creams trigger the acid reflux. The symptoms include heartburn and water brush of food, bitter taste in mouth, nausea, and a sensation of having a lump in the throat may be present. So we are used Pulsatilla nigra in 12C, Pulsatilla nigra in 30C, and Pulsatilla nigra in 30C, and Pulsatilla nigra in 200C, and Pulsatilla nigra in 1 mg according to the patient condition. Next remedy is sulfuric acid for acid reflux with sore belching. Sulfuric acid is medicine for GERD where intense sore bleeding is present, heartburn, sore vomiting, and nausea are other symptoms. Other symptoms, the sore vomiting mostly appears after eating. So we are use sulfuric acid in 30C and sulfuric acid in 200C according to the patient condition. Next, I want to talk some protocols which we are common use in our clinical practice. So first protocol is if heaviness in tummy, carboveg 30C, China 30C, and Lycopodium 30C, mix together these two remedies and use 3 times a day. If stomach pain, then we are use Naxomica 30C, Epicac 30C, Colosanthis 30C, and Arsenic album 30C. Mix together these 4 remedies and use 3 times a day. So, if after meal, if pain in tummy, pain in lower abdomen, then we are use Nux vomica 30C, Belladonna 30C, Magnesia Fast 30C, and Colosanthis 30C. Mix together these 4 remedies and use 3 times a day. If viral tummy pain and vomiting, if due to viral virus, tummy pain and vomiting, nausea, then we are use Protantec 30C, Epicac 30C, Carbovig 30C, and Bacteria 30C. Mix together these 4 remedies and use 3 times a day. If colic pain, then we are use Kurchi 30C, Diascoria 30C, Colosanthis 30C, and Nux vomica 30C. Mix together these four remedies and use 3 times a day. If heaviness and acidity after spicy food, oily food, then we are use pulsatilla 30C 3 times a day. If tummy hurt and heaviness due to eat sweet foods, then we are use Argentum nitaricum 30C 3 times a day. So thank you very much to all who attend this meeting. Next Sunday we meet again here with new topic. Thank you very much to all. God bless you.